Ipakita ko na lang yung kuan. Okay po, so good morning everyone. So welcome to the opening of bids for the rebidding for the provision of manpower for current year 2026 custodial and other general services at PNOC Industrial Park with invitation to bid number 2026-04-039. So before we start, let me first acknowledge the presence of all the attendees. For our bids and awards committee, we have the BAC chairperson, Attorney Josephine Cassandra Cui. For our Vice BAC Chairperson, we have Attorney Antonio Benvillaje. For our members, we have Attorney Arulf Suyom and Ms. Jennifer Racho. Then from the IEO observer po, we have Ms. Teresita Aguila. Then for the TWG, we have Attorney Minandro Yongson, Sir Leo Millanes, Engineer Kenneth Enriquez. Then from the procurement division and Attorney Alejandro Ontalan po. Then from the procurement division po, we have Mr. Roderick Vergara, Eugene Hinyoso, Engineer Algium Latrop po. So in the presence of 4 out of 5 members of the Bids and Awards Committee, we have the right and proper quorum to conduct to this activity, Madam Chair. So, okay po. So, for the back secretariat record po. So the back secretariat did not receive any bid proposal po from bidders po on or before the deadline of submission of bid proposal, which is today, May 14, 2026 at 10 o'clock a.m. Declare failure. Second. So, okay po. So, thank you po. So, the project has been declared by the Bids and Awards Committee as a failure of bidding since no bid was received on or before the deadline of submission. So, we will proceed with the... Sorry? Pangatlo na po ito. Anong klase nila? Sorry? Ayaw nila answer eh. To fail. So we'll proceed with the negotiate. Pwede na po to fail bidding po tayo. Both? Yes. Pero both yung kanina and this one? Yes, ma'am. Pangalawang rebidding na. Pangalawa na rin. Yes. So we'll proceed with the next opening of bid proposal, which is the rebidding for the supply of manpower, equipment, and supplies for janitorial services at PNOC Industrial Park for the current year 2026 with invitation to bid number 2026-04-040 po. So with the continuing quorum, we have the right and proper quorum to conduct to this activity po. So per back secretariat record po, the back secretariat record did not receive any bid proposal po from bidders on or before the deadline of submission, which is also today, May 14, 2026 at 10 o'clock a.m. po.
Move to declare failure of bidding.
Second.
Okay po, thank you po. So the project has been declared by the Bids and Awards Committee as a failure of bidding since no bid proposal was received on or before the deadline of submission.
TWG. Provisional member. Pwede ba provisional member dito si... Dito, ginawa
Okay po. So good morning everyone. So welcome to the opening of bids for the procurement of the rebidding for the repair of jetty structures with invitation to bid number 2026-04-038 po. So with the continuing quorum, we have the right and proper quorum to conduct to this activity. With our additional attendees, we have the provisional member for this project, Engineer Carlito Pena. Then we also have observer from the Commission on Audit, Mr. John Paul Biboso. And for our accounting attest, we have Miss Apple Falkisa po. So
So,
then
Dito, mute.
So, per the BAC Secretariat record po, so the BAC Secretariat received a sole proposal. So, May 14, 2026, today, uh, today at 9:30 a.m. from EC Structural Composite Incorporated po. So also acknowledging the presence of the representative of EC Structural Composites Incorporated, we have Miss Julian Lumagbas and Mr. Alan Di Castro. Good morning po. So we will now open po the bid proposal of EC Structural Composites Incorporated. So before we open the proposal po, we would like to confirm from the representative of EC Structural if this is the bid proposal that was submitted and no sign of tampering or premature opening po. Ma'am, sir. Noted, sir. Thank you po. Madam Chair, permission to open po. Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, the bid proposal of EC Structural Composites Incorporated consists of two envelopes. We have the technical components and the financial components. Setting aside the financial components, also for the record, the technical component consists of the original, the copy number 1, and the copy number 2. Setting aside copy number 1 and copy number 2, so for the first document, we have the certificate of fuel ships registration, platinum membership. The document is valid until April 14, 2027. Okay. Then for the Annex A, SAC certificate, registration date is September 20, 2000. Mayor's permit, expiration date is January 26, 2027. Then for the tax clearance, January 20, 2027, expiration date. Then for the audited financial statement, date of filing is May 8, 2026. And for the PCAB license, we have the principal classification, building, and category A. Expiration date is May 11, 2028. So for the actual copy po of the PCAB license, we have here the certificate or the license. So license validity period is from May 11, 2026 to May 11, 2028. Principal classification and category, general building, then A. And for the validity period of the registration is June 22, 2023 to July 10, 2026. The next document, we have the statement of all ongoing contracts, government and private, and awarded but not yet started for. So the document consists of only one page, and the document is signed by Ms. Julie Ann Lumagbas, and the document is dated. Attached documents will be subject to further evaluation. So next document, we have the statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the contracts to be bid. So the contract submitted is rehabilitation, retrofitting of fort, retrofitting of San Carlos Port under deck Port of San Carlos Negros Occidental. So amount of contract is 40,171,555 pesos and 41 centavos po. So contracting party is with Philippine Ports Authority po. And the document is signed by Ms. Lumagpas. Then attached document are the contract agreement, the notice of award, the notice to proceed, and the certificate of completion and certificate of acceptance. So next, we have the net financial contracting capacity. NFCC is equivalent to 2,501,641,380 pesos. And the document is signed by Ms. Lumagpas. Then also attached is the for the joint venture agreement, not applicable. Then next, we have the bid securing declaration specific to the project. And the document is signed by Ms. Lumagbas and the document is notarized. So next requirement, we have the contractor organizational chart for the contract. The document is signed by Ms. Lumagbas. The next, we have the list of contractors personnel, also signed by Ms. Lumagbas. Next is the statement of bidder's equipment pledge for the contract to be bid. So the document is signed by Ms. Lumagbas. And attached are the statement of availability of equipment po, also signed by Ms. Lumagbas, as well as the proof of ownership on lease, and this will be subject to further evaluation po. So next, we have the omnibus sworn statement. So specific to the project, then consists of 12 declarations, and the document is signed by Ms. Lumagbas, and the document is notarized. So attached is the authority of signatory in the form of a secretary certificate authorizing Ms. Julie Ann Lumagbas po, acting as the duly authorized and designated representative of EC structural component. The same document is signed by the corporate secretary and notarized. So next, we have the certificate of inspection po, signed by Engineer Pena. Then next, we have the curriculum vitae for the proposed professional staff. First is for the project manager, Mr. Carlo Magno Gatbunton. So the details of the CV will be subject to further evaluation. And the CV is signed by Mr. Gatmonton and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Then next, we have the CV for the site engineer, Mr. Alan Paul B. Di Castro. Signed po siya ni Mr. Di Castro and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. Then next, we have for the material engineer, Jake Andrew D. Idea, also signed by Mr. Idea and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Then next, we have for the construction safety and health officer, Mr. Richard O. Oreta. So signed by Mr. Oreta and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Next is for the foreman, Michael Rosales. The document is signed by Mr. Rosales and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. So again, the details and the attachment of the curriculum vitae will be subject to further evaluation. So next is for the other foreman, we have Mr. Jomel Banse. Then signed ni Mr. Banse and certified correct po ni Ms. Lumagpan. So next we have for the welder, Mr. Jesus Luberiano Jr. So signed po siya ni Mr. Luberiano and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. So meron po siyang certificate for shielded metal arc welding or SMAW issued by the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. So next, we have for the other welder po, Giovan P. Colarte. So also signed by Mr. Colarte and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Then also with certificate for SMAW po issued by TESDA. Then another welder po, Mr. Randy Las Brillas. So again, signed po siya ni Mr. Las Brillas and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Also with certificate for SMAW issued by TESDA. Then for the fourth welder po, we have Michael M. Basagre. Signed by Mr. Basagre and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. Also with certificate for SMAW issued by TESDA. Then next is another welder po, John Ray Dador. So signed po siya ni Mr. Dador and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. So with also with a certificate for SMAW issued by TESDA. Then for another welder po, Elinorio et Prestado Jr. So signed po siya ni Mr. Prestado at Ms. Lumagpas with this mouse certificate. Then next we have for the diver, Ryan T. De La Serna. Signed po siya ni Mr. De La Serna and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. So for the other diver po, Mr. Jomari Cabagte. So signed po siya ni Mr. Cabagte and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. Then for the steelman, Mr. Jerome Alfredo Citia. So signed ni Mr. Pia and certified correct po ni Ms. Lumagpas. Then certificate for reinforcing steel works, from TESDA. For the Mason, Mr. Dominador Ecleo Jones Jr., who signed po siya ni Mr. Ecleo and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. So meron po siyang certificate for masonry from TESDA. Then for another Mason, Marvin Ecleo, signed po siya din ni Mr. Ecleo and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. Then certified as Mason na TESDA pa. Then for scaffolder, Inner Lariota. So signed po siya ni Mr. Lariota and certified correct by Ms. Lumagpas. So meron po siyang certificate for scaffolding works issued by TESDA. So another scaffolder po, Rex Gonzalez. Signed po siya ni Mr. Gonzalez and certified correct ni Ms. Lumagpas. Then another scaffolder, Winston Talavera. So signed by both by Talavera and Ms. Lumagpas. So another scaffolder po, Ms. J. Dignum. Then again, the CV is both signed by Mr. Dignum and Ms. Lumagpas. So another scaffolder po, Mark Chris Ritpaha. So again, the document is signed by both persons. Then also scaffolder po, Jordan Leonor, signed. Then po scaffolder again, Cesar Vinzon San Roman Jr. Ano ba kailangan? Meron pa. Iba kailangan ng key person name. Ano yung last? Scaffolder po. So, all other personnel CVs will be subject to further evaluation po. Wala naman po itong ilang number ng scaffolder. Wala. Ito. So also attaches the bid supplement, number 1. Then the actual copy of the mayor's permit. This will be subject for post qualification. All the eligibility documents under Annex A will be subject to further qualification, post qualification, if ever declared as this single or lowest calculated fee. So that concludes the submission of easy structural for the rebidding for the repair of jetty structures. Ongoing meron. Ito po, yung ongoing contract. So, sign po siya ni Ms. Lumagpas.
Any more clarification?
Wala.
Yan lang? Clarification?
Yan lang po. So, based on the documentary checklist po, so, the Easy Structural Composite Incorporated po submitted all the required documents for the technical component of this project po. So we will now proceed with the opening of the financial component envelope. Also, yung financial component envelope consists of the original, the copy number 1 and the copy number 2. So setting aside copy number 1 and copy number 2. So for the first document, we have the bid form specific to the project. Bid price offered is 74,800,000 pesos. Then for the discount, not applicable. And the document is signed by Ms. Julianne Lumagpas. Then for the next document, we have the bill of quantity. Ayan po. Grand total or the total cost amount is 74,800,000 pesos. The document is signed by Ms. Lumagpas. Then next, we have the detailed unit price analysis or the DUPA. So total again is 74,800,000 pesos. The document is signed by Ms. Lumagpas. Then we also have the detailed estimate. Oh. Then next, we have the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. So cumulative cash flow po, yung total is 74,800,000 pesos. So the document is signed by Ms. Julianne Lumagpas. Also attached is the equipment utilization. It will be subject to further evaluation and the manpower utilization cost, as well as the health for diagram po. So sign po siya ni Ms. Lumagpas. So flash in the screen po is the bid proposal submitted by EC Structural Composite Incorporated in the amount of 74,800,000 pesos. ABC is 75 million pesos.
Okay, move to refer to TWG for detailed evaluation.
Second. TWG composed of Leo,
Attorney Alex, Attorney MG, and Engineer Ken. Okay po, so the bid submission has been declared as passed by the Bids and Awards Committee and will be subject to a detailed evaluation by the technical working group. So we would like to remind the bidder is Structural Composites Incorporated that the no contact rule will now take effect until the issuance of the notice of award po. So thank you for submitting your proposal po. And that concludes po our opening of bids for the rebidding for the repair of jetty structures. So thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May okay na ka?